Juggalo Judgment would like to wish all of the cool dads out there a happy Father's Day. Hope y'all are having a good one, spending some time with your parents and remembering good times if they are no longer with us. If you don't have a particularly great relationship with your dad, though, we're your dads now. You can wish us a happy Father's Day. Don't ask for money. Listening discretion is advised.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Juggalos, Juggalettes, and those who don't identify as such. This is Juggalo Judgment, where two friends take time out of their busy schedules to sit down, listen to, and analyze music of the Juggalo variety. You're joined by your hosts, Mike and...
Shmeev.
What is going on today, my friend?
Nothing.
It's becoming the norm.
Not a damn thing. I woke up this morning, laid in bed for a little bit, then took notes. I had this album playing most of yesterday, actually.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I did my listens actually ahead of time. Most of the time I wait until the day before to do notes, but because of how big a day yesterday was, talk about that in a sec.
What happened yesterday?
So yesterday, as this recording, was the NetFest On Your Couch free preview presented by Magic Ninja Entertainment.
What's that?
It was a long fucking show that was on YouTube.
Oh.
It went from 12 noon Eastern to just shy of 1:30 a.m.
Jesus Christ.
Yes. So, when this comes out, this will have been about 3 weeks after the fact, but I'm sure y'all have seen it, and if you haven't, from what I've seen, it is on Astronomicon's YouTube channel, and you can check it out. They do have it split in sections because from 12 to 2 was the tailgate. From 2 to 4, I think, was the pre-show, and then there was a pre-show, and then there was the happy hour, and then there was the main event that started at 7. And it's really weird because whenever I was watching it, I started watching it at like 20 after 12. Watched it for about 15 minutes, and then started watching other stuff. I kind of jumped in and out of it because it was kind of like your typical like festival type thing of, okay, here's a lot of openers, and we're just going to show you stuff that was submitted. None of the stuff, from what I gathered, was actually live. It looked like it was a compilation of clips sent in that had it basically be, people submitted in their stuff, whether it was an artist who was submitting their performance or maybe a music video or something like that. So I'm sure that damn near everybody who submitted something is getting a bump up in some streams because maybe they wouldn't have gotten heard of otherwise, aside from, their local scene. What was interesting was there were, typically after every thing, like after every like music thing, there would be a clip of somebody being like, hey, this is blah, 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 and you're watching NetFest on your couch, blah, 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 blah. And it's just really funny because the way that some of them were presented was in like the slim format of this is being recorded on a cell phone, which made me wonder, was some of these done through Cameo? Redman had one. King Crooked had one. Tommy Chong had one.
Jesus Christ.
Right. But I was like, some of these just seem like maybe they paid for cameos on them, which honestly...
aren't cameos public?
You can, but you have to pay to get Cameo, like one of those videos.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. So I'm thinking that...
Well, what I mean is, like, can't you publicly see cameos that people have paid for?
Yes, you can.
Yeah. I mean,
but I'm wondering if that's... Yeah, I should actually do that because I was looking and I'm like, I have a feeling that maybe that's how it was. Or maybe it's just possible that their management worked something with them to just be like, hey, can you send us a 10-second video of you saying, hey, this is blah, 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 you're watching NetFest.
Right.
But from 6 o'clock on, I watched the entire thing. So, because that was when some of the heavier hitters started showing. I saw a performance from Mayday, from Strange Music. Murs was on there. He did 3 songs, which it's really cool to just see these people who are like, Murs was in his bedroom jumping on his bed, like rapping, and it was so great. Like, it's so funny because what else are you gonna do? You're recording this, from your computer or your phone or whatever. Yeah. You don't have like a big fucking studio equipment to make it seem like, big extravagant shit, but like, it was just super fun to watch that. And it's like, I was watching Ubiquitous from Cess Crew.
Yeah.
Do his he did I think 3 songs, and just him, like, me watching him at like how he's moving as he's performing, I'm like, oh, this is what I look like whenever I'm walking down the street rapping to myself. They did unveil 2 music videos from Magic Ninja, 2 new ones, one by the group Alazolu, and then one of them that was a posse cut, the Wasted 4 video that was on Twiztid's newest album. So those were kind of cool. There were a couple performances or appearances that I was kind of surprised about. I didn't realize until it was like 2 days before that Mike Clark was going to be on it, and he played this song. And I don't know if it's brand new, but I've never heard it. Mm-hmm. But it was something he produced, and from what I gathered, he was actually rapping on it, and it was pretty cool. I was like, this is interesting. Nice. Like, I know that he's made other CDs of his own stuff, but I never actually looked into them because they're kind of hard to find. But he's been making music for ages and still continues to do so. So I really want to look to see if that's him, like if he's actually doing vocals on his own tracks or if he's strictly just creating instrumental stuff. But the one appearance that probably surprised me more than any other one, and I had somebody who doesn't even like Twiztid hit me up about this after the fact. There was an appearance by one Alex Abbas.
Oh shit. Hey, that guy.
Double A fucking showed up on there. It was like, yo, you know who it is. You're watching. And when he says, you know who it is, I'm looking and I'm like, is that Alex? And then it like pops up on the bottom, Alex Abbas. I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, that was fucking crazy. And then
you're watching the Twiztid channel, and he does like a little shape with a magic wand. I don't know what he would do.
But like
he draws the ninja head.
Yeah. When my friend was like, don't you think that like they did that to like take a shot at Jay? And I was like, no. Like, Double A and Mike Clark are people that, they have their own relationships with Twiztid. So obviously, if they have good professional relationships with them, why does that have to, go to crap? Mm-hmm. I thought that was kind of cool. Yeah. Like, so it was really, really nice to see. The biggest performances of the night were probably Blaze and Twiztid, who were the last 2 ones. Blaze performed some songs that I hadn't heard before live, so it was pretty nifty to see that, and because Blaze has a fairly standard set. Anytime I see him, a lot of the same tracks, and they kind of literally just flow into each one. But clearly they added some new stuff in there because there was stuff that I hadn't heard before. And then Twiztid with theirs, I don't think that they performed anything from the newest album, which was kind of interesting. And I believe that they ended with Rock the Dead. Nice. Which was cool. So
solid way to end.
Yeah, they had it's kind of nifty because a lot of their stuff was from some of the more recent albums. Which when I was talking to Twiztid History about it, it was like Twiztid and Blaze sat down and were like, okay, so we can admit that our oldest stuff is not necessarily the best, right? Like, we can perform good stuff from the more recent albums. And that was kind of like what it seemed like their set list was based off of, which, I mean, take it or leave it, like, they did play like old stuff. Like they played We Don't Die. They obviously played Rock the Dead from their first album.
Right.
They played Bags from Freak Show. Like they still played that older stuff.
Die Motherfucker Die.
It's cool. No. They did not. I actually just thought about it. They did not play Die Motherfucker Die. They didn't play that. Oh, and he's going. So...
Okay, calm down.
Yeah, they didn't play that. Blaze didn't play Juggalo Anthem, which I was really surprised about. That's normally a big staple for him too.
Huh.
But yeah, it was overall really, really cool. Do I think that it was longer than it needed to be? Yes. I think that you could have condensed it down to a good 4.5 hours or so.
I have gone
been just as happy.
To a weekend-long music festival and spent sometimes the better part of an entire day at concerts, and I can say it was probably still too long.
Yeah. Like, I remember when I went to Warped Tour a couple years back, and I think I only actually saw maybe 5 or 6 bands sets.
Mm.
And that's just because I was like, okay, well, then none of these other bands I'm actually interested in seeing, so what the fuck am I going to do? I was bummed because Bowling for Soup was at that show, and I didn't get to see them. We ended up leaving before then because we were just fucking exhausted at that point because it was hot as fuck that day. But I saw Real Big Fish, and that was totally worth it. And 303. I forgot we saw 303 too.
Oh boy.
So yeah, that was NetFest. If you guys watched it, let us know what performances you enjoyed. I actually did look into a couple groups because of it though, so it was super cool because I may not have heard of these groups otherwise. I told you about it yesterday. I ordered a CD from this band called Discrepancies, who their actual sound, like band-wise, reminds me of... It kind of reminded me of like I Prevail, like one of those newer style, like heavy rock, like I don't want to say like arena rock style, but like just a heavier rock feel. But they had a dedicated rapper doing vocals, and I was like, this is a great mesh. Like I really enjoyed it. And that's what I think you would too. So I grabbed an extra copy of the CD because I'm going to throw it at you. And then there was also another guy called Echo, who I know was actually featured on Twiztid's newest album. His set was pretty enjoyable. I want to check out his stuff too. So, again, props to Magic Ninja for creating something that probably cost y'all a fair amount of money that you basically gave away for free. It was super, super cool. And, hey, other music labels and whatnot can take note. Just saying.
Props.
Also, Tech9 and Chris Calico did the intro for Twiztid, and it was fucking hilarious.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's great.
Nice.
So, I recommend looking it up. So,
with all that,
we're done
out
talking
of the way,
about that.
What are we talking about for reals today?
For reals, we are talking about this group of 6 people that they refer to as pedals on a bike, not the bike, on a flower, on a lily, not a lily, a lotus, on a very light colored one. We're talking about Dark Lotus.
There we go.
We're talking about their sophomore album, Black Rain,
so
which came out in 2004.
You all might remember whenever we did the first Dark Lotus album that I said, this is just everybody on Psychopathic doing their best ICP impressions, right? And you disagreed, but I was correct. Let's find out how that holds up with this second album.
So this album, apparently, from what I was trying to check on some research, this was an album that was born of total uncertainty.
Oh.
Because apparently, this was after, obviously this came out after Twiztid's Green Book album, but we were at a period of time where nobody really knew what the status of Twiztid was at the time, and Blaze as well, it seems.
Oh.
So there was talk that this album may not have happened. I think that there was speculation that it wasn't going to happen at the time. I think I saw something like Madrox didn't want to work on a Lotus album at the time and wanted to work on something else, something along those lines, so that whenever this actually got like announced and unveiled, people were like, wait, what? So definitely a weird time frame in Psychopathic between the end of 2003 and seemingly mid 2004. But this album is all brand new music. We do still have the staple people of ICP and Twiztid on here. Blaze is also in here, and ABK is now a permanent member.
I read an interesting thing whenever I was looking up stuff on this album. If you look it up on Wikipedia, which we know is an unreliable source when it comes to Juggalo related things, but who knows? The producers listed on this album.
Yeah, so there are a lot of producers on
I only
here.
saw 2 listed on it, so I mean, but those 2 were very interesting to me.
So we have production on here from Mike P, from Fritz the Cat.
Of course, those are the 2 you would expect.
There is some production from Isham.
There is. That's one of the ones I saw.
Some from Monoxide.
I didn't notice that one, but all right, that also makes sense. He's been doing that lately.
Lavelle was one of them.
Didn't see that one either. I also don't know who that is.
I think there was another one, but I can't remember.
The ROC.
Oh, yes, ROC.
That was the other interesting one that I saw on there.
Yes. ROC had, at this point, I guess, I don't know if I want to say the word, like, reconcile with Twiztid, but, like...
It patched things up a little bit.
They'd been linking back up. ROC had actually been featured on Twiztid's... I think they were on the Fright Fest EP that was given away exclusively there in 2003, and was also featured on the free song Christmas in the Hood that Twiztid released that December. So, yes, he was kind of doing some stuff with Twiztid at the time. So we get a little bit of him on this. I don't recall, does it actually show who does production on each track? Because in the booklet for Black Rain, it has literally no information. It is just like the first Lotus album, where there is no goddamn info for who produces what or anything like that. I
didn't look up any specific stuff, but I did read, I think it was maybe on like a Genius thing or something. It was stated that there's not a whole lot known about the production on this as far as who did what.
Right.
So
I
guess there's not really any documentation around.
Yeah, it's a freaking bitch, and I'm sure that aside from asking the artist directly,
and even they might not remember.
Exactly, yeah. So I was thinking about that too. So yeah, I can't say like, oh, this sounds like it's this person or this person, because as we've seen from some of these producers, especially somebody like Mike P, who can do a lot of freaking shit, I don't want to say that, oh, this track sounds like it's Mike P, but it actually was Fritz.
Yeah.
Or something like that. I don't know. So yeah, I don't think that there's really much else to get into prior to the album itself. So do we just want to hop right on that?
There's only one more thing that we need to get into.
What is that?
Well, at the beginning of every episode before we start doing the album, we have some Fagos that we need to crack open.
Oh my god.
You almost forgot. You weren't thinking.
Oh no, I was not.
Where's your head at?
What you got?
Well, this morning I went downstairs. I opened up my front door as I do every day to get a nice breath of fresh air, and I look down and I see it sitting right there on the stoop. A red pop. A Fago. A genuine, delicious Fago red pop.
Delicious.
What do you have on your end?
I have a genuine, delicious Fago orange.
Delicious.
Kel Mitchell would be so proud of me.
I do hear that he has a love of orange soda.
That is allegedly. It's purely speculation.
Some have said that he do.
Is true. Is damn true.
Kel Angle.
Oh my god, can we have just a mixture of Kel and Kurt Angle?
Anyway, let's crack these open before we go too far down that fucking road.
Oh, I needed that.
That's delicious. That's genuine delicious right there.
That is genuinely delicious.
Alright, let's pop into this motherfucker with track 1 of Dark Lotus Black Rain, Under the Lotus.
Okay, so this is just an intro.
There we go.
And,
Takes a while for them to get into it.
It really does. But literally all we hear is Under the Lotus, We Don't Die, and Black Rain stuffs. Along with some rainy sounds.
It's a very atmospheric carnival of carnage.
It's this. I mean, it's an intro.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
it's an ICB intro.
It kind of is. I never cared for this one in the past because I was always like, no, I want songs. I want actual lyrics and everything. And yet, I hear this now and I'm like, this is a good intro.
It sets a tone.
I really, really enjoy this one. I enjoy this one more than the one from Tales from the Lotus Pod.
I don't remember that one, but...
Yeah, it basically just sounded like somebody giving like not a sermon, but like...
okay.
Because of the religious connotation. But
Yeah, this rolls right into track 2, Black Rain.
Black Rain.
I can see the earth starting to shift inside out. No trace of the moon since the face burnt out. Watch the rain fall down, hard and heavy. Dark black like dirt, but it will burn severely. You could call it the body of the lotus, hand of the magical, super unnatural, keeping you focused. If the rain didn't get you, then you're here for a reason. To spread the word to the world that the pot is in season.
You can hear the thunder clap, the full moon gleaming like the eyes of a cat. The Dark Lotus is back, bitch, and you can feel the ground pulsating. And all the haters start hating, but it's all been anticipated. And we've been waiting till the timing is right to get to bombing on you bitches who misguided the light. And anybody who don't get it, get the fuck out my sight, bitch. I ain't explaining, I'm just claiming your life, bitch.
Black raindrops keep falling down.
You can tell there's something going on, take a look around.
These black raindrops keep falling down.
Arms spreading to the lotus cross, holding it down.
These black raindrops keep falling down.
And I don't know why.
These black raindrops keep falling down.
And I may never know why, I'll stick a running chainsaw blade all down your throat and fucking out of your
That's Black Rain.
Yes, that's Black Rain. So, immediately,
Yeah.
one thing stands out to me.
ABK.
Immediately, we get ABK.
Hell yeah.
And that is super cool
It is.
because I think that this album is a much better fit for ABK. him being able to write something original for the first time as opposed to, hey, we're cutting out this person, write your own thing over it. To where ABK was just going to be considered, like, scrutinized between his verses and the ones from Mars on the original Tales from the Lotus Pod. But this already seems like a much more cohesive fit for him.
Oh, yeah.
And also, this is not the Violent J show anymore.
No. Where
Tales from the Lotus Pod was Violent J featuring the other people of Psychopathic for much of it. This is not the case.
Yeah, he takes a back seat for a lot of it.
Yeah. It seems a lot more even from everybody here. Most people don't have like full verses, as you heard on this one. Pretty much each block is two of the artists. And while we've said on stuff like Rida's, where having 6 vocalists or so on a song can be really like tiring at times. Mm-hmm. I think it works better here when they're not all doing full verses.
Oh, they keep them all real tight on this.
Yeah.
Like it is it is much more just flowing. It goes.
Yes. So I think that they kind of put a restriction on themselves, mm-hmm. and adhering to that really helps the songs overall a lot better.
So yeah. Whenever I said before, like how the first one was just everybody doing their ICP impressions,
mm-hmm.
This is significantly different,
mm-hmm.
and it kind of sounds like everybody's doing Twiztid. This album, I'm just gonna front load this. This album sounds like a Twiztid album to me.
I never really thought about it that way.
It sounds very much like a Twiztid, and whenever I was looking at who produced it and stuff, I was like, the ROC, huh?
Fritz the Cat.
Monoxide himself.
Lavelle, who did some work with Twiztid. Like, I never thought about it that way, but I am going to keep that in the back of my mind as we continue this, just to see if I do agree.
Even stylistically, it just sounds like in terms of how people are rapping in some of this.
So Violent J is doing his Jamie Madrox impression,
something like that.
Okay. So yeah, this is already a very cohesive open. Another thing that happens on this record, literally beginning to end, and I think it does it better than the first one did, is there's no like cold endings or opens. Each track flows right into the next one.
Yeah.
And I think it's handled much better on this one than the last one. Normally I'm very iffy on that because I like whenever my songs have a definitive end. But I think with what they're trying to do with Dark Lotus as a group, I don't mind it here.
I don't feel like any of the tracks are lacking like a solid snap to their start. So I mean, they all cut very nicely, even with them leading in like that, I think.
Right, and I think it's gotten better for me now. Ever since there's a different app that I've been using for my music, where I was using it's called Pi Music Player. I was using that for the longest time, and now I use Power Amp, which does not have a delay in between tracks.
Oh god!
Even if they're literally right next to. Oh, that was the fucking worst. I hated it so much. So whenever I was listening to a brand new album, and there would be that half-second delay or something,
trash.
It was the most frustrating thing ever. But now I have Power Amp, and it actually it's seamless. I've had that ever since we did the Wizard of the Hood, which is an album that definitely needs that.
Yep.
So yeah, ever since then, I've been enjoying my music a lot easier now. But no, this already just feels a lot more cohesive. I think the production is a lot tighter than what we had on Tales from the Lotus Pod, and it's kind of weird because Tales from the Lotus Pod had some tracks from Mike Clark, some from Fritz, some from Mike P. And yet, for some reason, it always felt kind of disjointed, and I don't think that's something that we really suffer from on this one.
I don't think they had any kind of direction with what they were doing with the first one at all. There wasn't really an idea going on there. Like it was just kind of like, hey, we want to do an album full of posse cuts. Make us tracks.
And I think the fact that it had taken so long for it to actually come out was kind of like we just need to get this done and then put it out. So maybe that's the case. As far as the actual track Black Rain goes, I mean, hey, this is a title track here. This Black Rain, it's evil, I guess, or symbolic of evil. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a title track, and it's just kind of whatever.
And let's be real. A lot of the songs on here will directly reference Black Rain.
Yeah.
So super cool. They stick to that more than like ICP has with some of their Joker card characters.
I mean, Black Rain in the real world is literally just like rain from like nuclear fallout and stuff, or pollution and whatnot.
Well,
you know, I doubt that that's what they're talking about.
Yeah, I just think they look at it as, you know, being evil.
Yeah,
impure, maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know, but it's definitely a cool open. Jay's verse is probably one of his most like gruesome ones that we've had from him in a while.
I don't remember it. I was looking at these lyrics and I don't remember any of his.
I stick a running chainsaw blade all down your throat.
Oh, that's it. Okay, because that one was. It's still cartoonish.
It is, but it's like I don't know. There's something like, if that was the first time you'd ever heard something from ICP, I could easily see people turning that off. Like, I'm pretty sure that I've had that playing on one time when I was at home, like back when I was living with my parents, and my mom was like, "Well, that sounds nice." It's like, whatever.
Look, this is 2004.
Yeah,
that is 15. Maybe 20 years after Heathers. Like, we've already had Fuck Me Gently with a Chainsaw. We don't, like, there's nothing else. There's nowhere else to go from there with chainsaws. It's been done.
I still need to see Heathers.
You do.
Never seen it.
Watch it. It's a great movie.
One day.
It's on Hulu.
So,
everybody at home, go watch Heathers.
We're going to have a streaming party.
Great movie.
Everybody watch Heathers at the same time. We're going to live tweet.
So up next, are we done with Black Rain?
I got nothing else on Black Rain.
Up next, track 3. Kaboom!
Dark Lotus. The sky for birds or planes. All you'll find is a dark lotus spitting the black rain. Bodies slamming each other on clouds, making electrical sparks that can be seen for miles in the depths of the dark. Till we stomp the clouds with thunderous roars. That's when bolts start flying and rain starts to pour. Where you gon' run from up here? We got a clear view, and with electrical bolts, you know that we gon' spear you.
I got a 15-pound sledgehammer that I bury in the domes of people in them unlocked homes. And fuck a headache, I pop heads like grapes, and I keep swinging at it till the bed breaks. I make it boom. I'm always spending bloody money, and if my mama found out how I got it, she wouldn't love me. It's over quick. I blow the brain matter out your ears and leave the bloodiest crime scene the motherfucker seen in years.
I can make it thunder. Kaboom! Shake the ground. I can make it thunder. Kaboom! Shake the ground. I can make it thunder. Kaboom! Shake the ground. I can make it thunder. Kaboom! Shake the ground.
Explosive, and I can split the ground.
Kaboom!
Kaboom!
I don't know what that is.
It's a Wind Waker thing.
Oh, okay.
It's like a little battleship game. It's great.
So we shift to a bit more of a faster paced song.
A little bit.
And already this track just does wonders for me, because what happens on this track a lot from Mr. Jamie Madrox is we get the Jamie Madrox voice. It is the best with Lotus songs. And it doesn't happen much nowadays. And when it does, I'm like, it takes me to a time of, God, I wish that you used this voice more.
It's probably not good for him.
It's probably not, which is why it doesn't happen often, and I understand.
Yeah.
Like, just get it for that one take on the record, and then you're fine. You don't have to do it ever again. But just, oh, God.
So, Mike,
I've never seen Lotus live, but I do know that this is a track that is done or was done.
I can see it
at shows, because that chorus.
Yep.
Oh, people would fuck. I've seen clips and people going nuts in that chorus.
Yeah,
man.
this one, this is a gimme, like straight up. So, Mike.
Yes, sir.
Who's Monoxide firing at in this song? Is this just in general? Or is he taking shots directly at none other than Violent J? When he says...
Is this what our show is becoming? Is who is subliminally dissing who?
When he says, I'm that crazy motherfucker that just walked into town with a backpack full of C4, and your backpack's full of whack raps because it's all that you're good for. Who's he talking about there, Mike?
I can't.
That was a real question. I just decided to, go my usual
I don't
route
think
with
that...
it.
mean, for all we know, maybe he was still talking shit about Bubba Sparks. I don't know.
Well, look, whenever I see these, I want to know who these are directed at, if they happen to be directed at somebody. Look, I am looking at what's in front of me, and I'm just trying to figure it out, Mike.
No, I understand. I haven't seen anything concrete saying that he's directly aiming at anybody.
I'm just the person who is asking the questions to help you build the bridge to understanding for the people listening. Because I don't know anything.
And I'm sure there's people who are listening who know a fuck of a lot more than me.
But Monoxide, he just never stops taking shots. Like, ever. Ever. He always has somebody that he's firing at in a song. He doesn't stop. And then the other question that comes up with this track. What is the Lotus?
So, this is weird, because I was even thinking about this later on.
What is Dark Lotus?
So, they've... If I remember right, whenever they were talking about the actual Lotus flower in the first album, it was like just a flower that bloomed, I think, like out of death or something like that. Maybe I'm remembering that wrong. And they just considered themselves to be, again, they refer to themselves as petals of the lotus. So they're just part of this thing that was dead. And so now they're resurrected, maybe? I don't know.
But like they raised the lotus. What does that mean? Like they're using it as a replacement for a hatchet in so many locations.
They specifically carry a lotus flower. It is their calling card. That is what that is.
It's a hatchet.
No, it's not a weapon. It's a pretty flower.
It's the hatchet of Dark Lotus.
It's like in Batman, the one guy, the Falcone guy kills him. No, not Falcone. Fucking Daredevil, the goddamn Kingpin. He leaves the fucking roses or whatever. And people he killed. It's the calling card. That's what it is.
Sure.
I don't know. I'm fucking like grasping at straws here, man.
So are they.
But maybe they just think that Lotus is a cool word.
That's what it seems like.
It
seems like it's a filler word that they use.
I mean, there's worse words that they could use.
I guess. I mean, they already had hatchet, though. We need something to raise in the sky, but we've done Hatchet way too many times.
Under the flower.
Yeah.
Look at my pretty flower.
Yeah, that's all I have for Kaboom.
Dark Dandelion's just not a good group for a horrorcore name.
It could have worked. Look, dandelions are more hardcore. They choke out other plants.
Born of concrete.
Dandelions are the Southwest Stranglers.
Now, somebody who has artistic ability, draw a dandelion and put Shaggy 2-Dope face paint on it.
Yeah.
I want that right now. You
right
better
now.
Draw that and put it.
I want it by the time we're done recording this episode. Not when it's out, when we're recording. When we're done recording.
Comment it under the post that we put on Twitter for this. Just do it. Okay, great. So yeah, Kaboom. It's got a sinister instrumental. Like they have that weird guitar in the background.
Yeah.
That just it sets a very, very dark tone. It's so good. I'm gonna say dark so much on this fucking record because that's literally what they're aiming for. And I think if they hit it,
cute is what we aim for.
I knew you were gonna fucking say that, you son of a bitch. But I think that everybody is locked on here. One of the big surprises to me on this album is Blaze.
Yeah.
Blaze is showing versatility in Dark Lotus. In the sense that not everything that Blaze has to say involves being, I'm a gangbanger. I shoot and whatnot.
He branches a little bit, yeah.
Yes. So I think that this album is helping to, again, kind of restrict the members of the group into okay, we need to make it sound like this, try not to stray away from it, and more often than not, they hit the mark.
I think the biggest restriction on them is just keeping their fucking verses tight.
Which they do.
Yeah.
They do quite well. I think there's only, legitimately, on this album, I think there's only one or two tracks that deviates from that, and that's fine because it's for what the song needs.
Yeah, it keeps the album flowing. That. Like they're not just going for fucking ever.
But we'll get there when we get there.
Take it one track at a time.
Yes. So now I think we can move on to track 4.
That's me.
Music might sound strangely beautiful. You might feel disembodied, boundless, spinning helplessly through space in free
That's me, the one you see awakened in dreams. Ain't a sinner, the message is embedded in the mixture. Ugly as they might come, raised from the dirt and scum and programmed to be no one.
That's me, straight up out my tree and out my shit. In the alley with a cat looking to bash your head with it. Watch the blood drain out your skull onto the ground and take you to my grave where you will never be found.
That's me, not giving a fuck again. Unstoppable and crazy, I don't have to pretend. Not Rocky, but I'm sure to rock your skull. Drink sake when I'm smoking monkey paw.
That's me, kids call me Cousin Louie. Cause my slugger rides by my side on the daily. It talks to me, it tells me who to ride on. We are a team and it's your life we decide on. Come on.
You think you know me and my Juggalo sound.
Dark Lotus. Who that is? That's me. Who that is? That's me. Who that is? That's me. Who that is? That's me.
Yeah, in the end, they all wanna be down.
Dark Lotus. Who that is? That's me. 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 Standing in a puddle of blood, smoking a fat ass blunt, cutting it up.
Remember what I said about this being like a Twiztid album?
I was literally going to say that yes, this is a point where this sounds like a Twiztid song.
We have, at this point, we are 4 tracks in.
Mm-hmm.
One of the 4 was an intro track.
Mm-hmm.
The other 3 are all flossin' tracks. 100%. Black Rain, maybe you can make a slight argument against, but I think it still is.
I don't know. Kaboom definitely is, and that's me for sure is.
Oh, yeah.
There's no denying it.
All over. It's so twisted. It is incredibly twisted.
I dig. We get these little mini verses
Yep.
Like kind of mini trade-offs from each member, which is really cool for the song. The instrumental does very well to allow that. I like Shaggy has a line when I stop, my rims stop too.
Yep.
Because this was at a time when spinner rims were super fucking popular and all the rappers were showing them in their videos.
Was this the era of the spinner belt?
Next year. Well, actually, he would have had the U.S. belt at the time. So yeah.
Yeah.
The U.S. belt was the first spinner one, and then the next year when he won the WWE Championship, made that the spinner.
Boom.
That everyone fucking hates, and I love it. So, yeah, I have a fun story regarding this song, indirectly regarding this song. I used to make YouTube videos when I was in college because I wanted to be famous. Look at me now. And
look at me,
I remember making a video.
Look at me.
I can't wait to hear that at the whenever it's all mixed. And I remember making a video talking about being a straight edge person who is a juggalo. And it actually got like quite a bit of traction, which was kind of interesting. But I had somebody call me out and say, you can't be a juggalo if you don't do any drugs. You have to at least smoke weed. Blah, 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 blah. Rah, rah, rah. And I was like, fucking what? And he's like, yeah. Even Violent J says fuck hardcore, as in hardcore straight edge. And I'm like, what the fuck is this person even talking about? I did some digging, and this person was attempting to quote this song.
Yeah.
Because Violent J says, and I quote, "That's me spitting wicked shit. Fuck horrorcore."
Oh, is that what he says? Okay.
Not hardcore. Horrorcore.
Huh.
So a person was trying to gatekeep while also being a fucking idiot. Yeah, ICP has never said that they do horrorcore music. They always say wicked shit because that's what Isham has said that he does.
Yeah.
Although he says wicked shit.
Well.
W-I-C-K-I-T. I don't know why.
Because
they say wicked. But yeah, that was just something that like blew my fucking mind. That was like 10 years ago, and for some reason I still have the memory of that to this day. And I hope that person's listening.
Memories.
You feel dumb. So, yeah. That's what I have on this song. I enjoy it a lot.
That's you.
That's me.
That's a good song. It is, like you said, like the trade-offs and stuff are really fucking cool in it. It fucking moves. It's nice.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
This is we're already at a good pace. We're
for sure.
a quarter of the way in, so I'm digging this.
Now it is time for track 5, Consume Your Soul.
Turn a dead body inside out and leave a lotus cross planted in the middle of your mouth. And I'm going out to snatch up a soul during the night so I can fight off all these demons that keep yelling and screaming. I'm alright. But somebody say a prayer for me so I can resurrect the person that keeps hiding, cause I'm hurting, afraid, and not exerting all my energy to feed off the spirits. If I don't, I'm dead, fuck it, I gotta murder.
Like a howl in the night, my stomach's telling me something, and I'm tired of it hurting. I ain't fronting. Every time I wake up, I feel fed, my breath smells like death, and there's a new black mole on the back of my neck. I'm going crazy cause I know it's something I don't wanna face, but I'm feeling pulled in cause it's a comfortable place. It's like the pain that I was feeling kept me under suspicion, but now I know it's all just part of the tradition.
Right. I consume your soul.
Need to consume your soul.
I consume your soul.
Gotta consume your soul.
I consume your soul.
Wanna consume your soul.
I consume your soul.
Let me consume your soul.
Do you see me? Do you believe me? And with the
Consume your soul. So, we have a track here in which Jay consumed the souls of every other member of Dark Lotus and used the power of that to write the best verse on the track, leaving everyone else with really just fucking bad verses.
This,
His verse is really good. I like Jay's verse on this. I just cannot give a fuck about anyone else's on this. Like, I was listening through this, I was like, is that all that I have here? And then I get to Jay's and I'm like, all right now, okay, cool. He did it.
this track...
And actually,
As
whenever I
weird
was reading through it, before I got to his verse, I was looking through the lyrics, and I see, "Hi guys, it's me, Violent J," and I was like, "Oh no!" And then I get to it, and I listen to it, and I'm like, "Okay, he goes somewhere, cool."
So this track, first off, not bad placement on the album.
No,
We had a really strong open. It had to dampen a little bit.
I mean the track
At some
isn't
point.
like the track itself, as far as like the production stuff, isn't bad. I just think everyone's verses are just garbage except Violent J's.
It is a bit lackluster to me. This is just I don't care for it much. I never have. Even doing these listens, I still kind of don't. One thing that we get that I don't think we had yet on the album, but was very prominent on the first one, was the reverse speech that we have playing in the chorus. Which is literally just Blaze saying, "Consume your soul."
Oh, okay.
That's literally what he's saying repeatedly. I think it's Blaze. It could be Shaggy, but I'm pretty sure it's Blaze. This one honestly does not stand out to me too much. It never has. I wish that I could say that there's something deep and meaningful in this. There isn't, not to me at least. So there's nothing that resonates with it.
Yeah, don't have anything really to say about it besides just what I've already said.
and you didn't mention, like, the instrumental is good.
Yeah.
Like, the instrumentals on this record are some of, I think, the better ones that we've seen from Psychopathic.
Oh, for sure.
And obviously you'd like to think the production gets, better and better over time, but let's also think it, tracks that Psychopathic made in the 90s that still stand the test of fucking time. Shit on Malenko is still going to sound amazing today.
Hell yeah.
But, I mean, obviously, like, with good producers and shit, but, I mean, I don't think there's any instrumental on here that's necessarily bad.
No.
I think they're all, at the very least, okay, and some of them are super fucking great. Obviously, people are going to think, one's better than others, but still. But this track just does not do much for me.
No.
It never has, and unfortunately, it probably still won't. I may check it out every now and then just to remember what it's like, and maybe it'll feel different to me in the future, but right now, no.
I don't think it will.
Probably not.
To be honest with you.
Probably not. It's one of those slower songs. Just can't get into it.
Yeah. But again, it's got a good Violent J verse on it. I'm surprised you didn't hang on to that.
and what more can you ask for? Except for the other 5 members that have good verses.
Honestly.
Too. So, all right. Moving on.
Track 6.
Track 6.
She Was.
Should have seen her, man. Her fit
my hand, heavy, sweating like a fever. The way she cut through flesh, she was beautiful. Her grace and finesse had my love uncurable. Little red beauty marks freckled down our chrome sides whenever there's static. She'll make it alright, she was there, never sold me out, handled my business. Until that day, the court provided a witness.
She was like the moon, the stars, the rain, the heat from the sun. Any fucking thing you could imagine. I was so upset when her ass left. I hunted her down and put 3 in her chest. Wrapped the body up, put it in the ride and drove it home. Final resting place so her soul can roam. What kind of girl could make a man just crack? The bitch really has to be all that she was.
She was something I never forget. I don't really miss her though. Now she's gone and never coming back. And she was something I never forget. I don't really miss her though. Now she's gone and never coming back.
Blind date, she was alive.
We have a series of interesting takes going on this track.
Yes.
We have...
Can I just real quick jump out the ones that bother me the most?
I guess, go ahead.
So Blaze and Shaggy made no sense here.
What are you talking about? I feel like
So-
Blaze and Shaggy are the ones who took the interesting route. Blaze and Shaggy went Faint of Hearts on it, talking about weapons. And everyone else went Al the Killer on it, talking about murdering bitches. Except for Monoxide, who did his own thing as well.
Yeah, because Monoxide, the story of
a stalker who
for
then
him,
hung themselves
she kills
in his
herself.
living room.
But yeah, Shaggy's talking about a knife. Blaze is talking about a gun.
Are you sure he's talking about a knife? It could be a hatchet.
Sure. A bladed object.
There we go.
But and the other members are always talking about women. I like for some reason I really like Jamie's verse best. I don't know why. But I guess his I feel like his would resonate with a lot of people. Because he's talking about how, he was the fat kid. He, just really wanted a chance with this girl, and she wouldn't do it. But his line of fat kids are used to rejection. We deal with that shit every day. Man, I'm sure that like really hit with some people. There is something about this song, though.
Okay.
I know I've read something about this.
Okay.
I don't remember if I was in high school or if I was in college at the time, but I distinctly remember coming across an article that was about a fan of ICP who either assaulted or killed their girlfriend or something like that. And they directly referenced ICP lyrics that said, "Why does this girl that I love carry me to murder?"
And you were really mad about it, not because of the murder, but because they said it was an ICP song and not a Dark Lotus song.
The first thing I said was, "That's not even ICP, it's Lotus." But the problem is, and I've asked some people, I was like, does anybody remember something like that happening? Because whenever you have these news articles pop up of like Juggalo does this or whatever, like, okay, we remembered when we did Bizarre Bazaar. We remember the one with my axe.
Oh yeah.
Okay, but that was a lot more recent. That was what, fucking 3 years ago, I think.
Right.
This other one might have been upwards of 10 years ago or longer. So if anybody remembers that being a thing, because I tried searching it and I couldn't find it, and I swear it was an actual thing. But yes, so aside from, killing women, there's really nothing else to this song. That said, the instrumental's really interesting because it's not necessarily dark, I don't think is the word I want to say with it.
No.
But something about like I don't know if it's like a marimba in it, but it kind of sounds like it is. There's just something like very soft about it.
Yeah.
It's it's a little disconcerting because it's kind of like, oh, this is going to be nice, and it's like, oh no, they're talking about killing women.
Where have you been?
Yeah.
Yeah, it has like a little playful sound about it with the beat and the way that they did the production on it, but like, you know, it's a fucking song on a Psychopathic album.
Yeah, so what else can we expect from it? I mean, let's be honest here.
This isn't out of the ordinary.
I'm waiting to find a song that's just about like a woman and there not be anything negative about it.
Oh, the song about their moms.
Yeah. Good point.
Nailed
okay,
it.
somebody who they're actually trying to have a relationship with.
Family.
No.
Their wives are on that, right?
Jump Steadies.
Oh, okay. I can't remember who all was on it. I thought there was a wife on one of those.
Jay, Jump Steady, their mom, Jump Steady's wife, Jump Steady's daughter, and their sister.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. Just one person on Family.
One day it'll happen. Maybe. Probably not. But maybe one day.
I feel like there's one
like,
somewhere. There's one somewhere. I just can't think of it.
There's gotta be. It's not Love Song. It's not Another Love Song.
No.
We'll find one day.
Yeah, somewhere.
I'm sure we will.
I think that's about it for She Was, though.
I think so. But it's as much as I did complain about this stuff on there, I do really like the song.
I think it's pretty good.
I really enjoy it. So, aside from killing women,
well,
less to be desired. Yeah. Let's move on.
Up next, track 7, Corrosion.
I'm all in the dark now, so dense and damp, and I can't move shit and I'm falling apart now. Been rotting away in the grave since 96. I hope I'm not forgotten, even though my body's gone. And when I'm on the bottom, bury me with a lotus cross. Don't nobody love me, don't nobody know the way that I feel. I'm feeling so ugly, and so I keep my casket sealed. My spirit lingers like a ghost on this so-called earth, but underground I'm a monster who lives in the dirt.
Understand certain motherfuckers jump to life. Once certain concoctions dump down, they windpipe in the stomach to the blood on up to the dome piece. Pass out, wake up, snapping on necks within arm's reach. I need another fixin'. Southwest away, green glowing, toxic loving. Lord have mercy. I happen to be an addict in my nugget and I love it, but I can't seem to get enough of the shit. So fuck it. Rotting souls,
Let them die.
corrosion. Rotting souls,
Let them die.
and we don't need rotting souls.
Let them die.
Corrosion. Rotting souls,
Let them die.
and we don't need
Corrosion keeps creeping. Don't let it rot you away. Scratching on the surface.
Corrosion. What do you got?
They fall apart. Oh no.
Yeah.
That's
Shaggy has he sounds like he's going for something different than the rest of them at the very least. Because Shaggy's going from the point of view of addicts and stuff, people who are kind of falling apart by something that whenever you start, it's giving you the boost, and then eventually relying on it and falling apart because you need more of it. And that was an interesting point. And then the rest of them are just like, I'm dead, my body, it fall apart.
yeah, it's really weird whenever you have the songs like this where they're like, I think what I want from a Dark Lotus song is either everybody be on one topic and keep it,
Yeah.
or have everybody do something unique as a generalized thing. Like, hey, this is what the chorus is. Give your interpretation.
Right.
You know.
It sounds weird when only one person goes off on their own, because then it's just
right.
like, what?
Well, same with the last track. Same with She Was. Like, Shaggy and Blaze's
two
track
people.
verses are totally... Yes, but it's still an inconsistency.
Technically 3 people. Monoxide did take his own spin on it.
I guess, yeah. But, like... I don't know.
It is weird to have 3 people who are doing the same thing, 2 that are doing something else, and 1 person off on their own.
Yeah.
It's...
Like, that's the thing. I guess I just want something consistent in it. And I think that's one of the reasons why the first Lotus album is a disjointed mess. Like, there is some really weird shit on that record. And it's just because it seems like no one really knew what they were trying to aim for.
Right.
Okay. I mean, tracks like fucking... Was it Hurt Myself was a big one? Like, everybody kind of got that, and yet it seems fucking weird for whatever reason. It just doesn't seem like everybody was on the same page of it, so I don't know. But this track is another one that I'm kind of like, I could do without.
Yeah,
but
there is, like, again, the production on this album is really, really good, and this, this track in particular has some interesting synth going on. Like, if they were to try and do a Psychopathics From Outer Space album with the outer space part being like a focus of it, they have like the sounds, like they bring them into stuff, and like it's on that track. Like they've got like these interesting like woo sounds and all that stuff. It rules.
Well, yeah, because even on that album itself, we didn't really have a lot of that on the theme of it. Like, Conquer was the closest you got to it, and guess what? That was track 2.
Right.
Like,
it was
they
the
just
opener.
decided not to touch anything else. So, that's the thing. You have talented producers who can bring out whatever kind of sound is necessary.
Very talented.
We've seen it. But that's the thing. Again, if the song is not amazing lyrically, you know, or something stands out there, at the very least, the instrumentals are still very enjoyable.
Yeah.
Like, so I think with some of these songs, it's probably the main reason why I've still had them on my phone, is because I genuinely enjoy how they sound. Maybe not so much the actual lyrics, but I don't know. Like, I could see some of these being, like, on in the background for whatever reason, but I don't know. That's just me. This song, again, it's kind of whatever, in my opinion. I have not heard a single person ever say that this is their favorite track off of this album. So
how could they?
I'm sure that person exists.
I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. It's probably somebody who this is the only album they ever listened to, and they didn't get past track 7.
Damn. Well,
because they were like, "This is the best song. I can't possibly hear anything else because it's not going to do anything for me."
I said they had an entire they had the entire ICP catalog. They hit random one time, landed on this, and they were like, "This is it." Boom.
It's like we can't get any better than this, possibly. Just
no.
Okay.
Up next, track 8. My First Time.
The attic was less to us than the cellar. If the bones liked the attic, let them have it. Let them stay in the attic. When they sometimes come down the stairs at night and stand perplexed behind the door and headboard of the bed, brushing their chalky skull with chalky fingers and sounds like the dry rattling of a shutter. That's what I sit up in the dark to say.
The first time, I ain't even feel guilty. Never washed off, stayed bloody and filthy. Just laid there next to the kid all night, kinda soaking it all in and feeling alright. I wasn't even old enough to drive yet, it was hell. I had to put him on my handlebars and dump him down a well. I tried to feed off of that until I couldn't anymore. By my 16th birthday, my total had grown to 4.
I ain't afraid of you, but be afraid of me. Cause when the lights go down, it ain't no stopping me. Memories of my first real killing. They found her all tied up, just hanging from the ceiling. What I was feeling was just so dark and twisted. I couldn't believe I just did this. Now I'm stuck in my very own private hell. Will I ever do it again? Time will tell. I was in control until the blood. It was my first time. A bloody mess I had to clean up. It was my first time. I know this. I lay my ass down to sleep, I pray.
So, Mike,
Yes,
as this track was starting, you were like, I love this song.
I do.
Well, let's talk about it real quick.
Okay.
Let's talk about it in the context of She Was and Corrosion and a couple other tracks that we've talked about already on this album.
Okay.
This track is about people's first time murdering.
Yes.
Or is it? Because we have a person here. His name is Blaze Colton Grundy, your dead homie, who takes a little break from that to talk not about his first murder,
Yes.
but the first time that he died.
Yes.
Because he decided not to draw his gun.
Yes. Yes. That is why. That is the biggest inconsistency on this track. Trust me, that was not lost on me. I already knew this. That was coming up. I
actually like the way that he did that. I think that was like really cool for this track anyway. So
yeah. So yeah,
but I
talking
just
about
wanted
the
to bring
first
it
time
up
that
because
they-
you were going off of on the other ones.
Yeah. Everybody is literally talking about the first time that they kill somebody, and Blaze is like, "Yeah, I was about to make a drug deal or something like that," and then car drives by. And he's like, "Oh, okay, it's probably my people." But then they drove past again, and then they shot him. And he's like, "Oh, well, that's what happens because I didn't have my gun out."
Yeah,
It's
he decided
okay.
not to draw his gun because he thought it was his homies.
Right. This is, I personally think this is one of the strongest tracks on this album.
It's up there.
This is really, I'm kind of conflicted on this because I want to say that this is Lotus. This is like as dark as they get as far as like lyrically. The instrumental sets a very, very good tone for what they're shooting for. And yet at the same time, I'm also like, well, wait a minute. ICP, Killer Clowns, Twiztid, serial killers and all stuff. Like,
yeah, I mean,
it is literally a conglomeration of all of that.
it's
And
almost
so-
like Dark Lotus isn't really a distinct thing from anything else on Psychopathic Records.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's clearly this is totally different.
And this album is still sounding like a Twiztid album to me.
Yeah. I think that Jay and Madrox stand out the most on this one. Again, Madrox, part of it is because of his the voice that he puts on for it.
Yeah.
It just makes his verse seem all that more sinister. I love it. If y'all can hear that in the background, I'm sorry. People above my apartment are super fucking loud and banging shit around.
Eh.
It's, oh god, I hear it all the time. Sorry, y'all. Anyways.
You've never
or
been
if you
loud
didn't
in your
hear it,
apartment ever.
Never.
Not a single
Just
time.
Don't ever show up here on a Sunday where there's a pay-per-view. We're fine. But yeah, I don't know. I've always liked this song. I think this is one of the earlier tracks from Dark Lotus that I heard, and maybe that's one of the reasons why I like it so much.
Yeah.
But it is a very nostalgic track for me. Yet, like I said, I just think that this one stands out a lot on this record, and for a record that we've generally been enjoying so far, I think that's pretty. I think that stands out pretty well.
Yeah. Like I said, I mean, like I don't have a lot for it. It's just, Blaze's verse is interesting as a departure from the rest of them, and I thought ABK's was interesting as like a not as like he's not being over the top like I'm so dark and twisted, and he's not being like I'm a killer. He's like being pretty serious about it.
Yeah.
In that he, murdered somebody that he cared about.
So, like, it's... okay, so what if, it's the first time. Doesn't necessarily have to all involve death. Like, okay, yeah, we can say, okay, Jay, yeah, he killed somebody for the first time, and then Blaze, the first time I didn't pull a gun. What if, like, What if everybody's verses were like their first time doing something else?
Right.
Like Monoxide was like, this is the first time I tried doing my own taxes. Shaggy's would have been the first time that he ever tried horseback riding.
Yeah, yeah. And Bushwick Bill shows up on the track, and he's silent for a lot of it, and he's just kind of like stumbling through his lines. He's like, and that's the first time I ever tried to rap off of the dome. Except it would be more like, and that's the first time I ever tried to rap off the dome.
My first time. Should we move on?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Up next, track 9, With the Lotus.
With the Lotus, can't see anybody in my motherfucking Juggalo family.
Yeah,
Try bringing that shit on, motherfucker.
that's right. These 6 pedals will unfold and black rain on that
With
ass.
the Lotus, we can make you all believe that it's time for the pod to rise and mislead.
And with the Lotus, I can drink from the liquid mirror and reveal the other half of me that never seems to appear.
With my Lotus, I gorilla press cars. I rock a Lotus on my chest made of red scars. With the Lotus, we steal the sun and hide it in our pockets and leave your bleeding world hidden in total darkness. With the Lotus, we walk on water and spit acid and melt your fucking bones like a piece of plastic.
With my Lotus, I can make the clouds split. Have the raindrops line dance where the moon does the jit.
With my Lotus, I disappear in the action of running, hitting victims from the blind side. They never see me coming. With my Lotus, vampires flock to me because my blood is worth diamonds and it's redder than rubies.
With the Lotus, I can freeze fire tonight.
I count my petals in the moonlight.
With the Lotus, I can freeze fire tonight.
I count my petals in the moonlight. With the Lotus, I talk to the ghosts of all
I ask again, what is the Lotus?
It's a flower.
I'm-
It's literally,
I
it just
don't
seems like
know.
it's a flower.
They're talking about a lot of stuff that they can do with it. And
Literally, just being in Dark Lotus makes you OP.
I'm going to raise the theory that the Lotus is the primary Lotus, the technique of Rock Lee from Naruto.
Like, I'm just like, being a... If you're in Dark Lotus, you just have superpowers. That's all I get.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck, we read in the Pendulum comic, the members of Dark Lotus, they were like all supernatural.
They didn't
and
have
shit.
any abilities. Well, they had abilities, but they didn't have any like physical abilities. They couldn't do anything to people. They could only do stuff to dead people. They had to use dead people to get their shit done.
I mean, we only had like 3 panels of Dark Lotus on that comic.
But
so
they
we don't
said
really
it,
know
though.
that.
That's what they said. They
did
said
they?
they couldn't do it. They had to... They could not do anything themselves, but they could allow... They could speak to a person and get them to allow the spirits of the dead to possess their body to do the stuff that needed done. They didn't do anything. She had spirits in her murdering the dude.
Yeah, that was in the bonus.
It was in the only
comic. I
part with
forgot about
Dark
that.
Lotus.
Well, Dark Lotus showed up at the very end of.
Oh, yeah, they didn't do
issue
anything.
12.
They did stuff to dead people. Again, they did stuff to demons.
That's true. That's true. My bad. Yeah, it's just. I don't know.
They don't either.
They were just like, hey, think of cool stuff that you would do if you could. Okay, write a lyric about it.
And in this year, 2004, that was long after Chapter 36 of Naruto, when Rock Lee was introduced. Somebody read it. He showed up in like 2000, so there was plenty of time for them to have read it. And we know Jamie Madrox definitely read Naruto.
I'm gonna ask him that.
Could almost guarantee it.
Can find out.
And you'd be like, "Who's your favorite character?" He'd be like, "Fucking Rock Lee. That kid rules." Jamie Madrox would actually probably like Choji. He's another big dude. He'd be like, "Yes."
This song does cool things. It does really, really cool tiny verses.
Yeah.
Just, here you go. Take 2 bars. Go ahead. Do the thing. Somebody will come after you. 2 bars.
That's it.
It just does it the entire song.
Yep.
You know, minus the choruses. It's really cool.
And they don't have to worry about like fitting in with it. It's just like use 2 bars to say something that you can do with the Lotus. And then they're like, what is the Lotus? And they're like, whatever. just things you can do. Stop it. Don't ask questions.
What happens in the chorus? Freeze fire. Okay, well, I can't use that then.
Shit.
Monoxide was like, here, this is my first line for this. They're like, oh, that's good for the chorus. He's like, fuck, I gotta think of another one. Yeah. It's a fun track. It's bouncier, little more lighthearted than the other ones. The synth they have in the background of it, just the key that it's in makes it feel a little bit more cheerful.
Yeah.
I think than the other ones, because there's nothing really like I don't want to just say the word dark, but that's literally the word that.
Oh no, this is not a dark track. This is just like this is also just kind of stunting on people. It's just like, check me out. Look what I can do.
Dark Lotus
with the Lotus.
I freeze. Did I mention I freeze fire?
With the Lotus, I can light a Newport without a match.
So yeah,
the Lotus is a Zippo. Yeah. Up next,
just flick the pedal like really close.
Yeah. Up next, track 10, Hell House.
In every neighborhood, you got your house that's supposedly haunted. Well, in our neighborhood, there's the Hell House. And right now, nobody can believe it, but there's a sign out front of Hell House that says, for sale.
They tell me you can see the chalk lines in the middle of the living room. A sure sign that somebody must have died there. I think they said it was a bride and a groom, and I guess they both died trying to run for the stairs. I don't care, shoot me a price, I wanna move in quick. I wanna sleep with the bodies while the blood still drips. Call me crazy, but it's just what I want. I really hope that shit happen, and it's not just a front.
Kitchen. This kitchen floor is full of cracked towels and rat traps. When the sink is out, the drips will make your head crack. And those cupboard doors smacking open and closed. The priest came to do a blessing, but he got hosed. And that's just the beginning, cause other shelves are stacked with plates that be spinning on them. And I heard the drawers open and knives get the flinging. The folks that stayed here caught 17 in them.
Did you hear it?
Hell House for sale. Did you hear the Hell House for sale?
With the spirits.
Hell House for sale. Did you hear the Hell House for sale?
Did you hear
How much
it?
they want? How much they want? How much they want? How much they
With
want?
the spirits.
Hell House for sale. Did you hear the Hell House for sale?
Into the bedroom.
They say they found his wife's mango body.
This is it. This is it, man. This is the track. This is the track that you've wanted for this entire album. This is them. It's fucking cool. I like this track a lot, actually. I understand why you sent me 2 versions of them and one of them was corrupted. It is a series of vignettes of different rooms in this house that is haunted, and everyone's on point. And ABK, at the end of his verse, drops an Amy's in the Attic reference, which is great.
I was so happy you got that. I was so happy that you got that.
I fucking love that song. That was a great track. It was the good one off of, that was the Terror Wheel, wasn't it?
Terror Wheel.
Yeah, that was the good one off Terror Wheel.
Yeah. This is a really well put together song.
Mm-hmm.
Because literally everybody, they're like, just, hey, there's a room in the house. Talk about a very gruesome murder in there.
Yes.
Just describe the room and say like evil things about it, and they fucking do it. Everyone does it. It's really good. And again, the Amy reference is really good.
Yep.
Like, I knew I missed it the first time. Like the first times I heard it when I was younger, but that's because I hadn't heard Amy's in the Attic.
Oh.
And then like looking back and just like, whoa, that was really really cool. Jay's is basically talking about like the outside of it though.
Yep.
Which is still like, because he's talking about how there's just a bunch of bodies buried in the backyard.
Yeah.
But you can see them whenever it rains because the ground moves.
Yeah. Shallow graves.
Yeah. Just
Monoxide gets the living room and he's like, come on, it's the living room. How could you do this to me? You give me the hardest parts of every song. You take my lyrics for the chorus.
So they were trying to run for the stairs. Okay, well I can work.
It's called the fucking
Can I
living
just
room,
say,
for Christ's sake.
The one. Sorry, but there's something that just stands out in Monoxide's verse that I love.
Oh,
just the way he says the word there.
I don't remember.
He says there.
Oh, okay.
A sure sign that somebody must have died there. I don't know why. I just love the way he says it.
There.
In the there. No. Apparently lots of people died in this song, though.
Yeah. Well, it's probably an old house.
Yeah.
It's been there for a while.
Yeah, clearly. But no, this is a cool concept for a track.
Yep.
And I think they knock it out of the park. It's just really fucking good.
Yeah.
like
I said, this is the track you've been asking for. Everyone's on point. They're all unified on one thing.
Mm-hmm.
They know what they're doing. They got it. Also, this actually kind of reminds me of an album that I listened to as part of the thing where I was having people suggest albums to me, and I cannot remember what the fucking band or album was, but it is literally like all of the tracks are about like this person exploring different rooms of a house and just kind of the like feelings associated with them. It was an interesting one.
Very interesting.
Yeah, it's a good album.
Very interesting.
And that's all I got for that.
But is it as good as this album?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Well, not as good as it's better. Anyway. But no, I really like Hell House. It's a great track.
No, this is a good one. All right, we're fucking cranking through this album a lot better than we did the first Lotus album.
Yeah, well, it flows better.
It does.
Track.
I mean, we're 2/3 done, and we're just gonna keep trucking along.
Yeah. Track 11. Jump Off.
You really believe
Jump off.
there are secret mind-writing messages woven in the music of the young?
Jump off.
Music of the young?
And if you were happy, you might let your guard down, and then they'd get you.
Look into my mind. Tell me what you see, what you find. Can somebody tell me what's happening this time? I don't know. I'm breaking down again, losing control with these demons inside, still pulling at my soul, still reaching for my throat. I choke and black out without a lung to pump any more oxygen out. Am I doomed to roam the earth with these mental symptoms? Cause your church won't grant the dead an exorcism. Let me get 2 turntables and a microphone. Black rain, bloody murder meets spike your dome.
Why? I don't know why. Pressure release from my head when you die.
Alibaba!
Empty pill bottles on a shelf. Got this hunger and a sexual drive to end your health.
Fucking headaches!
Ouch, you gotta die. I'm sorry, but you gotta die. Right into the edge of your mind. We're standing on the edge and ready to die.
The shit is about to jump off, and I'm about to jump off in. And when it's over, I'ma jump again.
You really
Come with me.
Right into the edge of your mind. We're standing on the edge and ready to die.
The shit is about to jump off, and I'm about to jump off in. And when it's over, I'ma jump again.
Falling through emotion and passing through memories.
Jump Off.
So, if you had told me that this track was made during the original Lotus Pod sessions, I probably would agree with you. You'd probably be like, yeah, that would make sense.
I suppose.
While it does have a catchy instrumental, the actual theme is lost on me.
Is it?
Yeah, I don't really get it.
So, here's the thing. Shaggy's sounds like it has the most focus. Shaggy's verse, I can't believe I'm saying it, has the most focus in it as far as what he's talking about. The way that it sounds is generally people are talking about the concept of like jumping into the things that they produce in general, like as in Dark Lotus and Psychopathic Records and stuff, like really jumping into their stuff. And it sounds like they're talking about like public perception of them and the different shit that they get blamed for, because like, oh, jumping into this is like literally it's warping people's minds and making them all dangerous and violent and stuff. And Shaggy kind of addresses that a little bit head on with talking about different conspiracy theories that people have about them, about Psychopathic Records and stuff. Like he addresses stuff like, did Blaze really get shot? Did Twiztid really sell their soul to the underground? I don't know about that one, but like he says, after the 6th, will ICP kill themselves? Is ABK a real warrior or something else?
Warrior!
So like it sounds like they're kind of talking about like, you know, the things that, various things that they get blamed for in media and stuff, and just the perceived effects of jumping into Psychopathics oeuvre, if you will.
That's interesting. I didn't really like think about it like that, because I just listened to it and I'm like, I'm not getting it.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
ABK is just mad about people dissing, though. Yeah, I actually kind of got like, because of ABK just going off on his own, I kind of got like bitches vibes. Because whenever you said like let's go all the way back to whenever we talked about that, how the song that they sent ODB didn't have anything to do with bitches, and he just fucking went off, and they were like, all right, here we go, we'll just change the entire song around him. Some of this sounds like the result of them not changing the entire song around somebody going off about something. Like,
well, yeah, it's because they didn't pay ABK $10,000 to do the fucking song.
No, they just had him roll with it.
Or 30 or whatever the fuck it was. I don't remember.
Yeah, this song doesn't really have much cohesion in general, but you know, that sounds like what it's talking about is just like, you know, them having to take heat for whatever people do in their name.
Mm-hmm. I do want to say that the instrumental that plays like in the very beginning, and it also plays typically, I think it's like right before the choruses. It has a very like old school hip hop vibe sound to it.
This one in general does.
Like but they change it for the actual verses, and I kind of wish they would have just left it. Like just built off of what plays in the very beginning, because it would have just been a really, really weird sound for Lotus, and I think might have just made it a little bit more memorable though.
This track is most tasteless Twiztid.
Yeah, I could totally see that. Oh goddamn!
It's a Twiztid album.
Oh man, I can't wait to talk to people about this later.
Oh no. Are you going to go talk to your Twiztid haters?
I might.
Do they love this album?
I don't know. I don't think she really like care for Lotus.
Oh, okay.
No, she liked Rida's.
That's
but
right.
only like the old Rida's albums. Not the ones where they actually like got kind of better.
Damn. What about the newest Rida's where it's just Twiztid?
She refused. And yet that might be my favorite Rida's album.
Well,
you know, we'll get there in like 6 years or so. All right. We ready to move on?
I'm ready.
All right. Let's move to track 12. The Walls.
Sit up at night, it's at least 3 or 4. Blood dripping out my knuckles from knocking skin on drywall. I see a face like flashlights on the chins. The more I blink, the more it happens again. Damn, victims from like 89, floating their faces on the wall like it's the last time I'ma see them again. The same time every night, the wall gets bigger with every passing daylight.
Closing in on me, walls confide in me.
I learned to right all of my wrongs. Sure, it's right. 4 walls reflecting my life every night that I sit and watch the replay.
Surrounding me, these walls ain't holding me back. They can't tell me where we at. I'm uncontainable. Surrounding me, these walls ain't holding me back. They can't tell me where we at. I remain in control.
Tell 'em, I can feel 'em looking at me.
The walls.
The walls. The walls. All I wrote in my notes was just the word walls.
This is one of the first Dark Lotus songs I ever actually heard.
Oh.
Way back as a young lad, downloading on the LimeWires, trying to find more songs from this group that ICP was in.
Ooh.
And it's one that, despite it being a more slow, melancholy track, I've always enjoyed it. And yet, it hits way different nowadays. It hits way different right now.
Yeah. Why?
There is a... Well, given the current pandemic that we're experiencing...
What?
Yeah.
Hold up. What? Wait, what?
Yeah. Yeah, go figure.
There's a pandemic?
Yeah.
Oh.
As of this recording. It hasn't gone away.
Damn.
There is a distinct feeling of isolation in this song. And everybody kind of does their own thing with it, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. One of the interesting ones, just because it's a little bit different compared to most of the other ones, is Blaze. Blaze is the kind of left field member of Lotus on this album. As I said, I think he has adjusted better to being in the group on this one, but also kind of does his own thing. Yeah. But he basically talks about how he is... the way he describes it, it kind of reminds me of cryogenic stasis. Where he's basically alive, but he can't do anything. And then he gets 2 days to kind of basically breathe and stretch or whatever, and then he has to go back. Violent J opens the door and then just immediately starts falling, and he's basically in an unending pit.
Yeah.
So all he's looking around him is just these walls. It's very, very as I said earlier, it's very melancholy. Mm-hmm. Because again, the just feeling of isolation that they're conveying in here is, like I said, it hits different nowadays.
Yeah, I mean,
I was listening to it this week and I was like, fuck, man.
Actually looking through Blazes, the way that he's talking about it, it literally sounds like he's just talking about he says literally at the end of it, I'm only out for 2 days. Mm-hmm. And it's I'm assuming it I don't actually know how all of them were doing at this point, but I don't know. I'm guessing Blaze was holding down a steady job aside from Psychopathic.
I don't know.
Because that's literally holding down a fucking job 5 days a fucking week. Freedom for 2 days, then go back to being dead for the rest of it. Know what I'm saying?
Fuck. What? Fuck?
What?
I just didn't even think of... stretch, but at the same time...
I don't know.
That's an interesting way to look at it. I don't know. Jeez. Huh.
I mean, he his verse is speaking of it in more terms of in the from the point of view of like it being a prison and stuff.
Right.
And, you know.
Even says like his inmate number.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's definitely an interesting way to look at it.
But I don't know Blaze's life.
No, I have no idea. Don't know then, don't know now.
Nope.
I just know that he does not live in Detroit anymore, and he has a couple pit bulls. Oh. They seem delightful.
Nice.
Based on the videos I've seen on Instagram. So, yeah, this is an interesting track. It fits. This has good placement on the album too. Toward the end, it does well, and I think that everybody, for what they aimed for, hit their mark.
Yeah.
And it works for me. It really does. So, hitting that home stretch.
We're getting there. Up next, track 13, Doornail Dorothy.
Watching me.
I was skipping down the block when I heard Simone, and it was Dorothy. She said she needed some loving. Who the fuck was I to say no? I took her to the crib, popped in that one movie Ghost, and it was on. My clothes got the peeling. It was sexual healing, but with no feeling. I was sticking my dick into thin air, and right when I busted, Dorothy disappeared.
When I met her, it was January, middle of winter. I was alone up in my attic when nobody could hear. It was just a cold gust of wind. I felt somebody pass through me. When I opened up my eyes, my only love appeared to me. Long hair and she was bald as spots, and her skin was just as soft as a parking lot. And it was love at first sight. I never seen her again until this day I'm in my attic waiting on my girlfriend.
Baby, I'm dead but I need you. I'm buried right here, and I'll never leave you.
She deader than a doornail, looking for love.
Doornail Dorothy was the neighborhood ghost.
She deader than a doornail, looking for love.
Doornail Dorothy was the neighborhood ghost. Started blowing her up with seance after seance.
We all know and love our local dead girl.
Juggalo love song.
I can accept that for this one. You know?
Yes. So we have 6 stories of each member of Dark Lotus talking about their experiences with one Doornail Dorothy.
Yeah.
I laugh at Violent J's because he literally has a corpse with him, apparently, as Isham pops in to say that he's got a dead body. Blaze is very overly descriptive in his.
Yeah, well, that's Blaze.
But the one of the biggest things that stands out to me on this track is the chorus.
Yeah.
Do you know who's on the chorus? No. Okay. If I have her name correctly.
Monoxide, I think, is on there. Maybe it was Blaze.
These change up.
They change it up? Okay.
Yeah. There's one Michelle Rapp, I believe is her name. Better known later on to be Sugar Slam, who would eventually be Violent J's wife.
Oh, look at that.
We will hear her on numerous Psychopathic releases in the future doing background vocals. I think this might have been the first thing that she was on. She has a very nice voice. She can sing very well. And she does add a little bit to it. It's actually really funny because on a Lotus album that comes out much later, I heard her on it, and somebody was like, "Oh, Sugar Slam should never be on a Dark Lotus album." And then I get to this, and I'm like, "Wait a minute, she was on an album fucking 11 years prior." Like, way to pay attention. So, yeah. As far as what was on Tales of the Lotus Pod, And We Danced, was the quote-unquote song for the ladies on that album. while I enjoy that song more, I think that this one is executed better.
This one's really good.
It's as weird as that sounds. I think that this one just does a better job with it, and I think I just like the other one more because it's kind of more silly.
Yeah.
But no, this is a well done song. Again, they did a good job with the instrumental to make it seem a little bit more lighthearted.
For sure.
There's nothing, to overuse the word again, dark about it. This is a more upbeat track from the Lodi boys, and yeah, this works. It really does. I enjoy this track.
It's good.
There's really nothing else on it.
No, I mean, it's just, that's it. I mean, they finally found like a woman that they don't have to murder because she's already there.
She's already dead. But we just can't tell. Is it a dead body? Is it just a spirit?
I think it's
clearly Shaggy and Monoxide were just with the spirit.
Right. I mean, maybe it's like
they have the spirit. Jay and Blaze definitely have the body. ABK has the body.
Mm-hmm. Perhaps it's just a matter of like personal preference. They're like fucking a ghost, yeah, and then they're like, hang on, Dorothy, can you like possess your dead body real quick? Thanks.
Oh God.
You know?
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah.
That's exactly that's what it is. Should we move on?
Yeah, I'm good. Track 14.
All right.
Pass the axe.
We would like to invite you on a journey, a tale of an instrument of death. Watch us as we pass the axe.
I took the axe off the shelf in the tool shed. It's telling me I got a fucking bloody the misled. My victim approach, cut her head off at the throat. She was a hooker with AIDS, spreading disease like it was dope. Cut the head off her pimp before he started the trash talk. 2 bodies in my trunk and police on the manhunt. I'm on the loose again. They chasing me for blocks. See the homie on the street, so I pass the axe to Mad
I took the axe, what the fuck am I supposed to do with that? It's all bloody and it looks like it's been in and out of someone's back. Gristle on the handle, blood dripping down the neck, so I grabbed that bitch like who wanna get halved up by the half-wit? Who got a gang of problems and don't give a half a shit, bitch? You can fall victim to the double-headed fury. Don't be scared, be worried, man.
Pass me something sharp and wicked, and I'll pass it back. Don't worry, I'll pass it back. It's raining, the rain is dark and wicked, and I'll pass it back. Don't worry, I'll pass it back. I'll hack
Took
you.
the axe back to the shed where I stay.
We have here another really fucking cool concept. They've done it again.
Fucking amazing song.
That like we have Hell House where it's like, let's take a trip through this house and talk about all the things that happen in all these rooms, and then they're like, I've got another idea like that. What if we just followed the travels of this axe from person to person doing murders with it? And it's like, yeah, great. You did it.
So, do you remember back when we did Tales from Lotus Pod, and I was like, if you went up to anybody and asked them, what is, like, the Dark Lotus song? Mm-hmm. We were like, Juggalo Family is more than likely going to be the one that they would say. Mm. This would be close second.
Yeah, I could see it.
By far. This is another one of the tracks. It was one of the first Lotus tracks I ever heard. And holy shit, it's still like, it was as good then as it is now, and vice versa. Just everything about this track just screams awesome. I actually have memory of this when we were in high school.
Oh, God.
We had a mutual friend, I won't say his name, his last name rather, but Sean. I think you know who I'm talking about. He and I would actually rap this at the lunch table. And he always wanted to do ABK because he always wanted to do the list. But he always did it too much. There was spit everywhere.
Damn.
But man, this track just is. This is like epitome of Dark Lotus.
Yeah.
By far.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I would say it is.
I mean, here's what I think about that statement. I think this is like easily like in the best of like it's Dark Lotus, I think, at their best.
I think this is a top 5.
But
it's a top 5 song.
Yeah. But the epitome,
because the thing is,
the thing is like whenever you say the epitome, I think of something that encapsulates what the group is.
Mm-hmm.
Not necessarily the best thing that they do, but something that encapsulates what they are. Like Ninjas in Action is the best Jump Steady song. I don't think it's the epitome of what Jump Steady's music is. It's an outlier.
So then what is for Dark Lotus then?
I have no idea because they don't make any fucking sense.
I just take Lotus as group of people who just kill. That's what it is.
You used to always present them as like, oh, they're so much darker, and they're not. They're not. They're the same.
The spirit of Dark Lotus is rolling in its grave right now.
You know what was dark? You know what was fucking dark? Amy's in the Attic, the track that they fucking referenced on a bouncy fucking party track.
So a couple interesting things about this track.
Okay.
The instrumental. Do you recognize what's playing in the background?
I recognize that 3-on-4, and it's got like my brain is like, this is from a pirate thing. Nah.
It is a section from Symphony 9 by Beethoven.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah. But what's very interesting about this song, and was not unveiled until 2 years ago, the instrumental for Pass the Axe was not originally meant for Dark Lotus.
Oh.
It was actually from an ICP song. Yeah. So we'll cover it eventually.
Just lending further credence to everything I have ever said about Dark Lotus.
We'll talk about it eventually, but when ICP released the Hell's Cellar CD a couple years back, which was tracks that were made during the Hell's Pit sessions that were scrapped, there was a track on there, I believe it's the final song, it's called The Truth, and this is the instrumental that was for it.
Interesting.
A couple songs on that album actually had their instrumentals reused for other Psychopathic tracks within the next 2 years. So it's interesting that they cut the songs, but they decided to keep the instrumentals for other songs. And I think that the songs that they were used for work. Both tracks that use this instrumental are very good. But they're completely different. So the fact that they both work very well is very interesting. But Pass the Axe is by far one of Dark Lotus's most popular songs. And so I think part of it is because the instrumental just, they mesh very well with the instrumental that they used for it.
Yeah.
So I love this song.
It's a good
everybody has a good verse on it.
Mm-hmm.
I love Monoxide's line about with the cop about smacking his head like he's making a beat. That is just funny. Like, I can't say enough good things about this song.
Hell yeah.
There's so much that works on it. And again, what they did with the majority of this album of just having short, like, half verses to just make everything seem tighter just works. It works so well.
Yeah, it's a really good track. Like, it is just the concept. It's just so good. Like, that they're as far to me. I guess actually no. There are 3 whole tracks on here with very strong concepts that they all hold to. It's Hell House, Doornail Dorothy, and Pass the Axe, and they are all like in what I have imagined Dark Lotus is supposed to be. They are the least Dark Lotus of all of the Dark Lotuses, but god damn it, they're the fucking best.
We just need like sequence songs. Like, just tell stories in each one.
That's it, yeah.
Just do that. Just an entire album of Lotus stories. And you're set.
It works. So. It keeps them all very focused.
Yeah.
So anything else on that?
No, I don't think so. Like I said, I could keep talking about how much I enjoy the song and it wouldn't change anything.
Yeah. All right.
So,
time to wrap this up.
Track.
Track 15. Death Don't Want You.
It ain't no place to be. Trust me. And why is that, you ask? Ain't no lights at the end, there's only darkness on my path. Tortured souls filled a realm I call home. Without the Reaper's guidance to lead them out the dead zone, it's plain and clear. They'll spend eternity here with others like them who took their own life out of fear. Why couldn't they just see that everybody's got a time? Let the Reaper do his job, man, he's doing just fine. Death don't want me, life is all that I got. Keep me living even if I'm just a head in a box. Take me outdoors, feed me, put tits in my face. There's enough reason for me to live in any case. Send me to prison, I'll start pimping faggots in there. Cripple my ass, I'm floating spinners on my power chair. I'm finding Jay, I could never die anyway. Even when I'm gone, all you gotta do is hit play. I'm Juggalo. Death don't want you, but the Lotus do. So bring the wicked shit, we're gonna bring it to. We like, hey, we coming your way. Death don't want you when the rain is gone, but with your Lotus high, you know we all belong. We're like, hey, and coming your way.
I wouldn't change a thing, I'm cool with that.
We have an ICP outro.
We have nearly an entire album, I'm pretty sure, that went without any homophobic slurs.
Yeah, they were doing good.
And Jay was like, oh, wait, I forgot to say this
Hold
one
up a second.
So yeah, we get your typical psychopathic ending track of, hey, let's make a bigger thing.
Yeah, and this is of the style of like the psychopathic tracks going forward from the Wraith and stuff, where they're all really hype and fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, again, a very lighthearted track. I don't think that this song hits the same way that Juggalo Family does, but I mean, it's going to be very hard to top what Juggalo Family did. But this is literally just a song just talking about, hey, you're alive. Like, live it up. Enjoy it. You know, part of it's almost like, you know, don't kill yourself. Like, that doesn't want you.
Yeah.
It doesn't want you until it absolutely has to have you.
Yeah.
Like, so in that vein, it's kind of uplifting.
It's a good one, yeah.
But yeah, this is an interesting track to end on. It's again light, bouncy. That's not a bad thing.
Yeah, no, it works.
I think that this is the most upbeat that a Lotus ending track is. Yes, it definitely is.
It would be hard to outdo this.
Oh, come on. Like, you don't think the next one's going to have, you know, the unveiling part 2? Dark Lotus is Jesus. Carnival's God.
God.
That's what it is. No. Don't take that out of context.
Which one is the Holy Spirit?
What's that?
Which one is the Holy Spirit?
Psychopathic Records.
Okay, yeah, sure. I guess.
So yeah, there's nothing really that like jumps out as, oh, this line was really, really cool, or this person had an amazing verse. Like, I just take it as it is. It's them just kind of being like, hey.
Yeah.
Don't die. That's kind of what it is.
Join us, don't die.
We just spent 14 songs talking about how we kill people. Don't be one of those people.
There you go.
That's how I got that. But track ends, and then
there's some backmasking at the end. What is it?
There's some backmasking. I believe it is. I believe it's a man like in a sermon. I can't remember for sure. It's been a while since I've listened to it. But yeah, it kind of just sounds like a guy in a church or something. Kind of just doing the holy talking. And I'm like, okay. Normally I cut that out, but because I had to because we were doing this, I had to leave it all in there. Because when I've been re-uploading these, re-ripping them, I've actually been ripping them in higher quality than I initially had them.
Oh, good.
So I've been keeping the higher quality audio ones now on my phone.
That lossless stuff, dog, is great.
It's not necessarily lossless.
Those are M4As.
Huh?
It's M4A. It's a lossless form. Well, depending on what the rip, I guess, is.
I have it on. It's AAC. iTunes.
I think that's lossless.
I don't know. It's in 320, but
oh, never mind then.
Anyways, so yeah, I still have it on mine, but it's whatever. If I don't want to hear it, I'll just skip after that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's Black Rain.
That is Black Rain
from Dark Lotus. What are your final thoughts on this record, man?
So, like, again, like, Dark Lotus as an entity, it just doesn't, like, I don't know. It's probably not necessarily their fault. I think it's more just the way you tried to sell this to me. Yeah. And, like, they aren't what they, you know, what they were sold to me as. Like, it is literally just, it's psychopathic posse tracks, and they're not distinct from much of anything. Like, it's just song by, if you take it song by song on whatever they're gonna do. And this track, again, this album is very much a Twiztid album. Like, it shifts a little to the ICP side as you get towards the latter half of it, but for most of this is a Twiztid album. And, you know, again, the production is great on it. I think this has some standout tracks and some really fucking good ones at that. Like, you know, I generally enjoyed the listen. I think this definitely has a better latter half. Like the second half of this is fucking good. The first half is okay. Like, it's, I don't know. The first half is, I think, where they got out all of their like just whatever doing Twiztids for the first half of it, and then the latter half they were like, let's focus in on some like theming and stuff and talk about something, and they pulled it off, like
hooks and concepts and shit.
But anyway, Dark Lotus isn't dark.
And here's the thing, I think maybe the reason why I was trying so hard to convey it as being, you know, how I did, is that's how it was always presented to me, and I guess I just kind of like ate that up.
Oh, okay.
Like,
well, who presented it to you? Who lied to you about this first?
The person who got me into ICP and everything. So you can blame them, I guess.
Okay, well, they lied to you.
They did. But at the same time, like, should Lotus have just been a concept album? Like, if kind of like how we have the Psychopathics From Outer Space records, where it's just, okay, these are songs that, you know, may not have been on said artist's actual record. Should Dark Lotus have just been a concept series of albums?
I don't think like a concept series. I think this is kind of like another Psychopathics From Outer Space. But like, you know, they're not as Psychopathics From Outer Space. Like I said, it's like a long form sampler more so. This is more like we all decided, all of us, to come together and write a bunch of songs together. Like it's a separate group.
Hence me saying a concept of this is strictly for these 6 people.
Yeah, I mean that's not what concept album is, but like
it could be.
No, a concept album is literally an album about a thing. It's a cohesive concept. If the concept is just
what isn't cohesive about Dark Lotus?
If the cohesive concept is just we're a band and we made the album, that's just an album.
Fine.
If that's a concept album, anything that isn't a compilation is a concept album.
Fine, have it your way.
Bon Jovi's Slippery When Wet, classic concept album.
So, this album has been my favorite Dark Lotus record.
I can see that. Yeah.
I have said that for a long time. And as it stands, it still is.
Okay.
I understand there's a lot of people who love the first Lotus album, especially the original one with Mars.
Yeah, whatever.
And I'm not saying that it's wrong to like that one best. I think it's an important record in Psychopathics history. But I think that this one is done better. And that's based on the production value of it. Every song on here sounds clean.
Oh, yeah.
Like, all their vocals are fine. Everything is good. The issue that I have on the first album is there are times where it sounds very muddy. And I don't think that's necessarily something that they were attempting to do.
No,
I think that is because of the inconsistencies in the production, because, hey, Mike Clark only produced 4 tracks,
right.
And then we're switching to somebody else, like whether it was a different studio or anything like that. I think that Black Rain serves well for the people involved because you're doing everything in one studio and you all are on the same page.
Sometimes,
I don't know who produced each specific track.
Yeah, no.
But I don't think that there's any instrumentals that were necessarily bad. Everything on here sounds good. The mixing is good.
Yep.
It's just a good record. But I have heard some people say that this album doesn't really sound like what quote-unquote Lotus should sound like.
We're 2 albums in, and we have
agree.
not had any clear indication as to what Lotus is supposed to sound like on either of them.
Oh, it's okay, because number 3 is a fucking curveball. I promise you.
So yeah, Lotus doesn't have a sound, is what I'm getting from this.
Yeah.
They are whatever the fuck they feel like doing at that particular moment.
I think what the issue is, people hear the term Dark Lotus and they see something and they grab onto the image of it, but disregard that what the product presented is not that.
Yeah.
And it's kind of how do I want to word it? Like, it's almost like the rose-tinted glasses thing.
Yeah.
Like, you're looking at the group and you're like, yes, it's this group of ICP and Twiztid and Blaze and ABK all doing this one thing. It's so cool. The music is so cool because of that. And it's not necessarily how it should be.
I mean, like, the there's an aesthetic that, like, they put forward for Dark Lotus with, the way that they look and the way that they talk about it and the mystique that they try to have about it. And it sounds like it's supposed to be something heavier than it is, and it's just not, like, and you can't just go off of, like, the aesthetic that they put forward because it does not match. It does not match in the least.
And I could very well be guilty of looking at it that way as well.
Yeah, it
I
happens.
mean, I'm the Juggalo in this, looking at it and being like, oh yeah, this is like their dark group. Like, oh yeah, ICP and Twiztid already make like kind of dark music, and this is darker than that. When in reality, some of it is not a lot.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't think I got anything darker than, like, Marsh Lagoon on this.
Which was dark mostly because it just felt real.
Yeah.
Like, but at the same time, look at songs like My First Time, which is more based in realism. And that's what I think that the majority of the songs on here, with the exception of, like, with the Lotus, or, Consume Your Soul, a lot of these sound more like they're based in people who are real and not using anything kind of supernatural. But then at the same time, like, those 2 tracks I mentioned,
with
plus,
the Lotus,
like, Kaboom. That's what I said, with, like, minus with the Lotus. tracks like that, but I don't know. Maybe I'm trying to like dig deeper into it, and whether it's talking myself more into my original opinion or talking myself out of it, I'm not sure. You know, you guys can let us know what you think.
What do you think? What are your tracks on this, by the way?
So my tracks, I was thinking about this. That's one of the reasons why I was kind of stalling. Pass the Axe is
of course
number one by far. There's so many songs I like on this one, but I think I'm gonna go with Pass the Axe, My First Time, and Kaboom.
Okay.
That is not to say that any of the tracks mentioned were bad, but, well, I mean, like, terrible. And if I had to get rid of one, it's gonna be probably Corrosion.
Okay.
I think that's what I get rid of. What about you?
Hell Hose.
So that kind of
Pass the Axe.
Mm-hmm.
And here we go. This is a decision I have to make here. It's a decision. And you know what? I'm gonna stick, like I said, the latter half of the album is just really good. Doornail Dorothy. Throwing it on there. But bam.
Wow. Well, there you go. What's the one that you want to get rid of?
Probably Consume Your Soul.
Okay.
Chuck.
That was the thing. It was either that or Corrosion.
That or Corrosion.
Like,
those are the two, yeah. It's very easy decisions.
Well, there we go. We both get rid of the tracks that we just didn't care about, and we make it a better album overall.
And you picked the other one that I was considering. I was like,
exactly.
Kaboom is a pretty good one.
Kaboom! Yeah. So that's Black Rain, and
that's
overall,
the album.
Solid record.
It is.
Solid record from the Lodi Boys. I'm going to refer to them as the Lodi Boys from now on.
Great.
Yeah. Let us know what you guys think about Dark Lotus's Black Rain album.
Mike,
tell us what you think about Dark Lotus in general.
And if you want to tell us these things, we have several avenues for which you can do so. Example,
Indeed we do.
We have a Twitter.
At Juggalo Judgment.
We have a Facebook.
Juggalo Judgment.
We have an Instagram.
Juggalo Judgment.
We have email.
Juggalo Judgment at gmail.com.
And like, let's say that you wanted to get at one of us individually instead of talking to both of us, because one of us is just so unapproachable and hard to speak to. And you want to diss them in private.
Clearly.
You have that option by hitting us up on our personal accounts, like on Twitter.
At Mike Spawn the SEJ.
At Shmeev. You can also hit up Mike on Instagram.
I am at Straight Edge Juggalo.
You can hit me up on Instagram, but I probably won't see it or respond to it.
That's at InstaShmeev. So, yes, thank you very much for listening to this episode. As always, we appreciate any new and old listeners that continue this journey with us.
Yeah.
We will be back in 2 weeks with
whatever's next.
I believe Cryptic Collection 3 by Twiztid. I'm pretty sure I have that set up right. So be on the lookout for that. And
assuming that
stay safe.
Yeah, assuming that in 3 weeks from today, things are still going as they are. Y'all take it easy out there. Be safe if you're out in the streets, as people are and should be, rightfully. Be safe. Don't don't get fucked up. Shit's rough.
Don't do it.
But, go do the things you gotta do.
Exactly. All right, and this is that time where we have to
finish your Fuegos.
Did magic on the 12th day of every month. You could hear her yell like a curse on the neighborhood for sending her to hell. I was so interested, I had to know more. Stole a ladder and I climbed through the window on the second floor, straight to the attic.
Peace out, y'all.
Later.
To the girl named Amy and a witch giving
Did
evil
you
eyes.
hear it?
Hell House Sale, did you hear the Hell House Sale?
With the
basement's where it all went down. They cemented the walls and repainted the ground to hide the blood stains and pentagrams that were there before. They put a chain and padlock on the cellar door. But this is Hell House, ain't no chains of paint stopping the shit that lurks and lives inside the dirt in the cracks of the frameworks. Don't say it's a tall tale, that's why they call it Hell House and it's always for sale.
I hear the backyard is a cemetery of bodies, and if it rains hard enough, you see the top of they noggins. They got trees that they hung bodies from. It's frightening. Some nights I hear a gurgle of gas and ropes tightening. It's always vultures circling in the sky, and the sun never shines. House covered in vines, and the smell coming out of that yard will choke a pig. I skateboard back and forth, smoking a jig.
Did you hear it? Hell House for sale. Did you hear the Hell House for sale?
With the spirits.
Hell House for sale. Did you hear the Hell House for sale?
Did you hear
How much
it?
they want? How much they want? How much they want? How much they
With
want?
the spirits.
Hell House for sale. Did you hear the Hell House for sale?
Did you hear it?
Hell House for sale. Did you hear the Hell House for sale?
With the spirits.
Hell House for sale. Did you hear the Hell House for sale?
Did you hear it?
I'm just wondering how much you want for that motherfucking man. 'Cause that house.
With the spirits.
Hell House for sale. Did you hear the Hell House for sale?
In every neighborhood, you got your house that's supposedly haunted. Well, in our neighborhood, there's the Hell House. And right now, nobody can believe it, but there's a sign out front of Hell House that says, for sale.
They tell me you can see the chalk lines in the middle of the living room. A sure sign that somebody must have died there. I think they said it was a bride and a groom.